What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Elliott Delp, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Vedder Paddle Holster. And there's about as many holster companies out there as there are keyboard warriors, so you should go tear it up in the comment section and tell me your favorite paddle holster out there. I'd love to hear from you, and while you're commenting, you should just hit the subscribe button, because I know only 2% of y'all do that, so just do it. Especially you can keep up to date with more paddle reviews. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about the specs of these holsters, but full transparency as usual, I will tell you that Vedder did send these out to the channel for me to review. Vedder is a company out in Florida. They make Kydex holsters, obviously. And that's the transparency disclosure. So let's talk about the holsters and how they performed and what I was using these holsters with. So this is a Glock 19 optics cut holster, and this is a PPS from Walther. These are both paddle holsters, as previously mentioned. They are $75 and $70 respectively. There's about 30,000 different options and colors. Actually, there's only 75. But pretty much, if you can think about it, there's a color for it. I just got black. But if you like multicam or pink or blue or whatever, there's 75 color combinations. So plenty of options out there. So I've reviewed a lot of paddle holsters on the channel, a lot of holsters in general, and some of them have fallen short in some categories that I'm pretty pleased to say these haven't. So one of the problems I've had with holsters, or paddle holsters that is they've been cheaply made, usually coming in about that $40 to $50 mark, and they slide around, and that's one of the things that I would say these do not have a problem with. So they have a rubber backing on the back of them that gives pretty good grip. Look, they grip good. So that's one of the things I do like about the Vedder holsters, and one of the features that I like about them, that they did really well. So they have a good rubber backing here. Right above the rubber backing, you can control the tilt of the holster. So if you want it to tilt forward or tilt back, you have a 15 degree option. You just remove the screw, slide it up a notch, and tighten it back down, and you can have your tilt. Okay. Another problem I've found with a lot of cheaper paddle holsters is their Kydex that they're made out of is thin, cheaply made. You can bend it really easy. That's one of the things Vedder has incorporated that I like a lot. These have done really well. They're not, I can tell a quality difference from some of the other paddle holsters that I have. Single retention, so retention screw right here, you tighten it down, loosen it up however you feel you need to use it. I mean, it's really user preference at that point. And that's pretty much all the specs of the holster. They're a very, I guess, common holster, and they don't really have a lot of features, but it's also a paddle holster, so you can't really have a lot of features. All right, so let's talk a little bit about how they performed. So we've had these holsters out on the channel for a good little bit now. We've done a lot of shooting. We've carried them hunting, whatnot, you know, getting the full use out of them, and they've been very, very comfortable holster to use, maneuver with, shooting with them. They're easy to draw. Speaking of shooting, big shout out to Kerr Ammo. Delp 10 saves you $10 off your first order. So if you order $100 worth of ammo, Delp 10, $90, 10% off. I mean, you can't go wrong there, and Kerr has literally everything under the sun from hunting to plinking ammo. So go check Kerr out. They're big supporter and big sponsor of the channel. Back to the holster. There was no problems with it in terms of anything walking loose, which is one of the problems I've had with other paddle holsters. I didn't put any Loctite or anything on them. This is done very well. Performed exactly how it's supposed to do right out of the box. So no complaints. And on the PPS, same thing. Didn't walk, didn't do anything. Very comfortable, very nice on your hip, and it did exactly what it was supposed to do. So I mean, I really can't complain about it, where I've had some problems with other paddle holsters in the past. These Vedder holsters have done pretty good. So let's talk about where it fits and kind of how I personally would use it, or how you could use it, depending on what your goal is. So really, a paddle holster can be anything. You need to carry a firearm, a paddle holster will do the job. Whether that be taking it hunting, like previously mentioned, I've taken mine coyote hunting a few times, just as my sidearm, and it's done really well. It didn't walk, or wasn't uncomfortable, and it did good. Whether you could also take it like if you're just going out in public and you have the need to carry and you want to open carry, paddle holster is good for that. Easy to slip on, easy to slip off. If you want to take it off, easy to do that. There's really a lot of things a paddle holster is good for, like you don't have to actually loop it into your belt. So that's kind of where it fits. It does pretty much anything you want it to do. I wouldn't say it's a duty holster, but if you want to carry it for protection, whatnot, paddle holster does really good. So I think that's really going to wrap the video there. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Comment down below what your favorite holster is. Tell me what it is, and maybe I can get it on the channel to review. I appreciate everybody for watching. I'll see you on the next one. As always, take someone outdoors. Peace.